Good afternoon, it's Sunny Suni, URK 70CS068 from Programming in Java Lab Batch 1. So, the given question for the exercise number 10 GUI using Swing was to develop a first question was to develop a basic or advanced calculator with necessary operation. So, now let's see the code for it. So, first, I had created a class called calculator. Then I had created a text field. Then I created a panel. Then in which I had declared a string collection of strings consisting of 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5, 6, and all the numbers till 9 include all the arithmetic operation signs. Then I had created a button of a size of 16. Then I had initialized a equal to 0, b equal to 0, result equal to 0. Then I had created a constructor calculator in which I had created a font of Arial, which I had given a view of bold and a size of 20. Then I had created an object of text field of consisting of 20. Then I had set the font for the text field. Then I had created a new object for the panel. Then I had created an add in which I had passed the text field comma north as an argument, and similarly panel comma center in the add. Now I had called the set layout by panel dot set layout new grid layout 4, 4 so that it sets a grid layout for the panel for the calculator. Then I run a for loop for as 16 times, in which button I is initialized to new button, and for setting the font till the 16 as it contains 9 arithmetic as it contains 9 numbers from 0 to 9, and uh, 4 arithmetic operation including equal to also. Then it will add button for it using this for loop. Then I had created another constructor called add window listener, in which I'll pass the new window adapter, in which I had created another method called public void window closing window even window passing as window even window, in which I had initialized system exit as 0. Then I had created a public another method called action perform action event, in which I had created a string of action which gets the action command. So then I had put in some operation. If string dot equal to plus, then it will perform operation pass plus. Then it will sum the integers which you will press on the calculator. Or else, if you press minus, then it will do the minus operation. Then it will subtract the number which you are given as an input in the calculator, getting out the difference, and into forgetting the multiple or finding the multiplication of a number. And similarly for right right slash for the divide operation we will use, and for equal to it will get the result of what else number you had passed. Then I created a switch operation, in which if I press plus, then it will be give the result of two numbers, minus for minus of two numbers, in integer case multiplication for multiplication of two numbers, and division for division of two numbers. And I set result equal to 0, and I had using the C character which will erase all the result and previous values of the calculator. uh, then I had created in the public static void main I had created an object called C of class calculator. I had set the title calculator and size of 350, 400 for the size from length and breadth, and I had set the visibility as true. Now let's run the program for it. Let's see the first operation, 9 plus 9 equal to 18. Then 9 minus 9 equal to 0. Then 9 into 9 equal to 81. Now 9 divided 9 equal to 1. So this was the output of the calculator. Now moving on to the next question, which was given to us was the create an animation based on the following theme: energy, water, health, or food. Now let's set the program for it. So this was the given program for the animation theme, in which I had first of all I had created a public class cartoon, which extended the J panel. I had used the J panel for using the animation. Then I had created a uh, class called general path, which create a new object called mountain and vein at initialize number, float size, and our head. Then I created a constructor called cartoon, in which then I initialize mountain to move to. I initialize the coordinates for the move to line 2. Similarly, then I close the path such that it creates the mountain of the animation. And for vein, I had similarly I had created for the vein, it will initialize the. Then I create a timer in which after such that it gives the time duration for the windmills to move. Then I had initialize the ray paint function. Then it will start. Then in the paint component using GTD, I had rendered the hints as well as I had set the width, height, and the color which I have to fill. And I had set the color. Then I had filled to the specific object which I had been created for the animation. Then using the G2D fill, set stroke, set color, draw line, and initialize the values such that it fills the color, set the stroke, color that object, draws the line. Then I had created another object transform of class affine transform which translates the value. Then I had set the translate, use the G2D dot set transform transforming and translating the number and getting the scale. Similarly, for the windmill, I had also done the same, set transfer translate. Then similarly, I had done for the other thing. Now then, I had created a method called void control in which I had passed the graphics 2D G2D, then int width height double limit as an argument. Then I had set the pixel width using the function, and then I had assigned the value. Then I had created another method called void paint sun for graphics 2D G2D. Then had set the color yellow for the sun. Then I run the loop such that it turns the fills the whole yeah, circle object which is the sun. And created the windmill. Similarly, it will color the windmill and give the aesthetic view for it. Similarly, for the paint wheel also I have done the same. Pass the argument in the object. Now then, in the public static environment, I created a window of class JFrame. Then I set the content of the new cartoon constructor. Then I do the window dot pack of that. Then I set the default close by operation for the window. Then set location related to null, and I have to set the visible to such that it can display the animation. Now let's run the program. As you can see, it moves. This is the mountain, the vein, sun, and the windmill. So this was the output of the program. So thank you for watching the video.